Today the topic of our English language class is persuasive writing. We will learn about how to write persuasive text. What is a persuasive writing? Persuasive writing is a form of writing in which the writer uses words to convince the reader that the writer's opinion is correct in regards to an issue. In persuasive writing, the writer tries to persuade the reader or listener to accept his or her opinion or to act in a certain way. To produce an effective piece of persuasive writing, the writer needs to use his or her vocabulary effectively. And to understand the subject matter as well, the writer must also know who the target audience is and how to appeal to the audience emotion. In persuasive writing, the writer has to lead the audience to agree with his or her views by showing that the information has been interpreted in a logical way. The writer or the speaker may also appeal to the audience emotion to get them to agree with him or her. Persuasive writing are a great formula that sounds arguments and distribute them to the public. It also provides opportunity to convince someone to adopt a particular point of view. Here are different objectives of different types of persuasive text. For example, advertisements. Persuasive writing is very common in ad campaigns where marketing wants to convince you to buy something. Buy it. It can also be used in several other situations as well. For example, Lay's are the crispiest, crunchiest, and the most delicious brand of chips you will ever taste. Buy a bag today. In this line, the writer tries to persuade the customers to buy a bag of chips today. Reviews to offer an informed opinion. If a person saw any documentary, if you will give a good review, it means that the writer is trying to persuade the audience to watch that documentary. Challenge to argue against a point of view. Discussion to discuss about both sides of arguments. There are following types of persuasive writing, just like newspaper editorials, essays, advertisements, political speeches, reviews, etc. Here is the structure of writing an persuasive text. As you can clearly see on the screen, introduction. It grabs the reader's attention. It is also giving an overview of the argument. Close with a statement that reveals the position to be argued. Introduction is a statement which introduces the issue and the writer's opinions or point of view. In background information, each body of the paragraph should focus on one piece of evidence. Within each paragraph, it will be providing sufficient supporting details. It also gives a background information about the topic, the issues, and the arguments. Argument and supporting evidence. It is a series of statements that support the writer's point of view. If you want to provide any description or explanation, you can also give that. Conclusion. Restate and reinforce your statement and supporting evidences. The concluding paragraph should summarize the most important evidence and encourage the reader to adopt the position or to take action. The closing sentence can be dramatic, a prediction that implies urgent action is needed. It gives answer to the readers to think seriously about the issue, or the recommendation that gives readers specific ideas on what they can do. Recommendation and judgment presenting in the conclusion is a part of the discussion. Language. Now it is very much important to use the language of the persuasive writing effectively. The use of simple present tense for the main points. The use of connectors of contrast, reasons, consequences, choice, and illustrations. The use of modal auxiliaries to indicate probability, obligation, ability, and certainty. The occasional use of passive voice. And the use of emotive words to grab the audience attention and to grab the audience emotions. You have to provide the past tense in the background information if you are giving any background information or past experiences. Here is your today's assignment. You have to write between 200 and 300 words. Suggest what you think government around the world should be doing to stop COVID-19. Write between 200 to 300 words. Include the following in your persuasive writing. Number 1. Discuss what you think the reasons of the pandemic. Offer solutions to the problem. What measures are beneficial for the government? Give reasons. At least you have to write down 5 paragraphs to complete this assignment. I hope it is clear to you now. If you have any problem or query, kindly comment below. Thank you, the students of Senior 2 and Senior 3. Have a nice day.